So what's up guys, it's here by Quadgy, and welcome back to another big baller video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my top 5 fastest killing / low recoil meta class setups in Black Ops 6 multiplayer, just because we're 1 week away from the Black Ops 7 beta, so this is our last update before Season 6 of Black Ops 6. And for anybody not playing the beta, I thought I'd give you guys some insight on what I'm finding to be the most powerful and the most fun to play with until the beta. However, keep in mind, you guys can get a beta code for free if you watch with me COD Next over on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkofahero. If we watch the COD Next stream for an hour, we get a free beta code in our notifications tab within Twitch. So make sure you guys are watching me, watch COD Next over on Twitch this September 30th on Tuesday at like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and any other time zone. Just thought I'd let you guys know. If you guys are excited for the top 5 best classes for Black Ops 6 currently, then make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. I'm gonna make sure to bless you guys with a 5 attachment build and 8 attachment build for all of these weapons. With all that being said, let's go ahead and start things off with the LC-10 SMG. Extremely powerful with rapid fire, and is just a menace on the battlefield. Let's check it out. To start things off, you gotta put on the suppressor. In multiplayer, staying off the minimap gives you a very nice advantage to getting your streaks and allowing you to have more fun in the game that way, and you can streak up that way. If you have trouble with the recoil on this gun, which I don't think you should, you can put on a compensator or porta compensator, but I think you should be fine with the suppressor. Underbarrel wise, I really like using the Ranger foregrip because it helps with recoil control as well as sprinting movement speed, so you can move around the map a lot more rapidly. And as an SMG player, you want to lessen the distance between you and your opponents so you're in your more maximum damage range. Magazine wise, I like the extended mag too, just because I like having a ton of ammo on my weaponry. But if you don't like the speed deficits, you can just put on the extended mag 1 and have a 45 round mag with no visible downside. For the rear grip, we actually have the ergonomic grip, which I really recommend because it boosts your on the movement to the max and you get extra ADS speed so you can be more snappy in the game. However, if you're somebody that doesn't use movement at all, you can just put on the quick draw grip and have maximum ADS speed, but I really like that ergonomic personally. And lastly, we have the attachment that's going to make this gun overpowered, the fire mod of rapid fire. This makes your fire rate faster, and thus you're going to have a faster fire rate and have a faster time to kill. With these 5 attachments on the LC-10, you're going to be able to absolutely annihilate the competition. As you can see, really fast TTK, not hard to control this gun at all in my eyes, and it's an SMG. Getting people at far ranges is a blessing, and the way this gun just be beaming fools, it really is a nice contender for the current meta of Black Ops 6 MP. And if you were wanting an 8 attachment build for the gun, we got the same original 5 attachments, but we also added on the barrel, the long barrel for max damage range, the stock of the no stock for crazier movement, and the Strelok laser for better ADS accuracy, and it works just as well, if not better, than the 5 attachment build. Moving on over to our second gun here today, we got the GPR91 AR. Really a headshot killer if you're able to aim for the head, and I highly recommend you do so you have that faster time to kill, but otherwise, it's an SMG AR hybrid and has very little recoil and it's easy to use. Let's check it out. So optic wise, I actually decided to go with the Kepler Microflex because like I said, headshots are the name of the game with this gun, and with a cleaner sight, we can aim for the head a lot more better. You can choose to have a sight or not, or you can choose to use another sight that may be better for you. Muzzle wise, once again, just like with the SMG, I like being off the minimap, but if you want to make this gun more accurate, which I don't think it needs to be, you can put on the compensator, the porta compensator, but I think it's accurate enough personally. Magazine wise, you can go with the extended mag 2, just because you can have as much ammo as possible, but you can also go with the extended mag 1, just so you don't have any speed deficits either. You can be a lot more snappy. Rear grip is always going to be the ergonomic for me. That's pretty much a given at this point. But for the fire mod here, we actually have recoil springs to give us as much accuracy as possible. This gun will not miss at all with this type of build. And these are the 5 attachments that I really recommend. And as a bonus, if you wanted to take off the rear grip or the extended mag to put on the barrel of the CHF barrel, you can have an even better headshot multiplier. They can make this gun even more lethal and require less headshots. But with these 5 attachments, the gun is incredible and it's so speedy. It's definitely very accurate. As long as you're aiming for the head or even just the body and just use the recoil to aim for the head, it legit is just, it's easy money, bro. Like, what else can I really say? It's absolutely legendary. Let me know if you guys had this blueprint. Always love how this one just looks fire like this. Sucks I won't be able to carry this over to Black Ops 7 multiplayer, but I'll definitely run the GPR at least in Warzone from time to time. But kind of just feels bad that the bundles are only a 1-year thing. Feels such a dope inspect in my eyes. And for an 8 attachment build for the GPR91, we had the same attachments as before, but we also added on the CHF barrel for better headshot damage, the Ranger foregrip for recoil control and movement, and the light stock for even crazier movement. So now you've maximized the movement of this gun and you have an even better recoil control and better damage. This is the ultimate powered GPR91. Next up, we're using one of the most solid SMGs and the SMG that the pros use in rank play, and that's gonna be the Jackal PDW. This is a jack of all trades, and I like using it, especially with the VMP blueprint that you get at Prestige 7 or Prestige 8. Let's check it out. Muzzle-wise, at this point, you guys know I love the suppressor, but if you need help with the recoil, put on a ported compensator. Barrel, we're going to be going with that long barrel. As an SMG player, you want as much damage range as possible in most situations, so you're able to get opponents farther away, and this will help you a ton. Underbarrel wise, I really don't like the recoil of the Jackal, so I put on the vertical foregrip to be as accurate as possible with this gun. But if I wanted a little bit extra movement, I could go with the Ranger foregrip instead in place of some accuracy. But it's really up to you. Either one is good. Just choose what you're more comfortable with. Extended Mag 2 is going to be my magazine. 50 round drum mag is really sweet, but if I wanted to feel a little bit more speedy, you could put on the 40 round mag instead and not suffer from the ADS-V and sprint to fire speed decrease. And of course, our 5 attachments, once again, the ergonomic grip. And with these 5 attachments, the Jackal PDW is a amazing gun for PUZ within Black Ops 6 multiplayer. As you can see, just really accurate and easy to use. Might not be as powerful or as easy to use as the LC10, but it does have a pretty fast time to kill without rapid fire. And it's not that hard to control at all, at least in my eyes. So you might like the LC10 more than this gun, but the Jackal is definitely nothing to be messing around with. It's a pretty sweet gun. And of course, we can magnify the powers of the Jackal further with an 8 attachment build. And the 3 additional attachments we put on are the nose stock, the straight log laser, and recoil springs for even more accuracy, more movement, and just overall versatility on the Jackal. So if you got trouble controlling it before, this is going to be even better for you. Next up, we got the 4th gun, our second to last gun here today of the CR56 Amax. One of the best ARs in the entire game. Just dominates the competition. Let's go ahead and check out the build. Muzzle-wise, once again, I like the suppressor. I like to stay out the minimap, but if you have trouble with control, ported comps, your friend. Underbarrel is going to be the Ranger foregrip for recoil stabilization as well as sprinting movement speed, so it keeps the gun steady and we can move around the map a lot more rapidly. Moving on to the extended mag, we got the extended mag 1 for an SO 45 round mag, just to have as much ammo as possible without any deficits. Rear grip, you guys know me, I love my ergonomic. And for the fire mod here, we're actually going to put on recoil springs to keep this gun as steady as possible. So with this, we got a ton of movement, we're off the mini-map, we're pretty speedy, and the gun, as you can see, it definitely reflects that perfectly. You can see, very little recoil, easy to use, and it becomes like one of the easiest to use ARs in the entire game. Let me know if you've been messing with the Amax in multiplayer. I definitely love it myself. And here's the 8 attachment build for the Amax, adding on the reinforced barrel for damage range and bullet velocity, the light stock for more movement, and the straight lock laser for better ADS accuracy. It's just the same way we go every time. And today we've got our final gun here, my favorite SMG in the entire game, the KSV. Has one of the fastest TTs up close, really does melt in this game, and amazing movement. So let's go ahead and check out the builds right now. So starting things off with the 5 attachment build, we got the muzzle, the suppressor to keep us off the minimap, the barrel, the long barrel to really maximize our damage range to extend that power further. Underbarrel is going to be the vertical foregrip, but an alternative can be the Ranger foregrip if you choose to do so. Magazine's going to be extended mag 2, but you don't want to suffer any deficits. The extended mag 1 could be your best friend as well. And our rear grip is the ergonomic grip, of course. And this is no surprise, bro. Like, this KSV has always been in all of my top 5 videos. I always got to give it a shout out because whenever I'm sweating, whenever I need to like body some fools, this is the gun that I bring out. And as you can see, freaking even at range, the gun can do some damage, and I love it so much. And to end things off, we got the 8 attachment build, adding on the nose stock, the straight lock laser, and recoil springs for even more accuracy and crazier movement on this gun, making it better than ever. And yeah, those are the top 5 guns. And if you guys are wondering about the full general loadout, I'm sure you guys are curious about like the pistol or whatever. Here's my pistol loadout. I always use the Strider 22 with the 3-round burst mod. And if you don't have the 3-round burst mod, it's in the armory section under the challenges tab or whatever. And these are the rest of the attachments. And I usually use a sim shot to stay alive, lethal ascent, field upgrade, scrambler, and these usual 3 red perks. Perk 3 being either double time or slipstream. And then the wildcard is gunfighter for the 8 attachment builds. But the perk read wildcard is what I use if I'm running a 5 attachment build, and the 4th perk I use is usually flak jacket. But yeah, as you can see, that's pretty much what I use all the time here in Black Ops 6 MP. But if you guys enjoyed these top 5 loadouts, and you guys are excited for the Black Ops 7 beta next week, where I'm going to be showing you guys another top 5 but on the beta, of course, and showing you guys what guns really melt in that game. And make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, turn on those noties. I work really hard on this channel. Been a very slow and dreadful year with BO6, I guess, for the most part, because with the lack of content. And I'm looking pretty forward to Black Ops 7, and hope you guys are too. And make sure you guys also subscribe to my second channel, More Hero, if you guys are interested in more content. If you guys like Warzone in any way, I upload Warzone over there, high kills on Reaper Island, and funny moments as well. You guys can also follow me over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkofahero, where you guys can see my gameplays live, interact with me in real time, and see me get these nukes. And like I said, I'll be streaming that Black Ops 7 beta all week as much as I can, so definitely tune in for the action. You guys can also subscribe to the Hero Shorts YouTube livestream channel, where I YouTube livestream the same time as my Twitch live streams. You guys have a chance or a choice on where to watch, and I post short form content there, as well as posting short form content on my TikTok at tiktok.com/themarkofahero. Next week's gonna be a doozy. I have a couple more nukes to show off before BO7 beta, and then we got season 6 right after the beta. So enjoy these top 5 loadouts, and make sure you guys watch me on Twitch for a potential free beta code if you want to try out the beta without pre-ordering the game, which is nice. Anyways, I love you all.